Uh-oh, I think we're having some audio issues. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, hopefully that fixed it. There we go. Okay, everyone should have that game volume now. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your patience. Sorry about the little bit of late stream. But welcome. This is I want to say week 6 of Overwatch. We've got Franklin Nomads versus the Madison Marvels. Boostly over here we have on Diva, Frank Zombie Zapper. You might hear me say Abe playing Soldier, Flurp on Kiriko, the new character, which is actually not allowed. Waspies over here playing Cassidy. By the way, welcome back, Waspies. Waspies has been missing recently, but now he's back, and Peeps playing Baptiste. We've seen a lot of Baptiste out of Peeps recently. Not able to have the cooldowns in time to save our tank, but unfortunately, Abe is going to get separated and going to go down. Make Peeps 2 with that. And so now we're fighting a 3v5, which isn't going to be looking pretty for us. There goes Cassidy, or I should say Waspies, and now Flurp actually is behind the enemy team, I think. Or actually, no, was running away. So Flurp did get away, thankfully, with that Kiriko teleport. Let me just let them know. Oh, allowed. Okay, just wanted to let them know that Kiriko is not allowed. So, actually, Sojourn. Yeah. Disregard. Never mind. The new characters are allowed. They have a Sojourn, I just realized, too. So, we're going to be having our second team fight, pushing out this choke, not being very successful for us. Goosely kind of getting lasered by this Zarya, and unfortunately, we're going to lose Goosely and Abe from that. Waspy's next, Flurp trying to escape, and then here's Peeps. We got Peeps somehow making it back to spawn. I mean, I guess they were just outside of it, so it wasn't that bad, but yeah, we're really struggling on this first round. Hopefully we can change up the strategy. Here, I like this. We're going underneath. We're going to try and contest from the point instead of getting stuck in that choke. Unfortunately, the opponents are going to have grab, and if they use it well, we are going to be in some big trouble. Goosely on point, dropping the contest. Here's the grab coming out. Goosely somewhat staying in it, but has got his, invincibility CC, and now everyone's dead except for Waspies. Waspies now falls, getting a little bit staggered. We actually did capture the point, though, so if you look, we do have 11% up there, so that actually wasn't bad. We got percent, they stopped gaining percent, and they had to recapture, so for all it's worth, that was actually a pretty productive fight. We will have some ults coming up, too. We got Cassidy and Baptiste. Maybe if we can combo the Deadeye and Window, we might be able to make something happen. Goosely getting lit up on Orisa. Here's the Window. Waspy's trying to go for something, but dies before anything happens. Goosely falls, too. This Zarya just seems to be at full charge the whole time and just absolutely wrecking everyone. If we take a peek at the leaderboard, if I could figure out how to pull that out, I guess I don't know how to pull out the leaderboard while I'm spectating, but if we figure out how to pull out that leaderboard, I'm sure we would see that Zarya pumping massive amounts of damage, especially since Goosely was on that Diva first couple pushes, I should say, and Defense Matrix doesn't do anything against Zarya, unless she shoots her projectile, but if you're playing Zarya into Diva, there's no reason for it. Now we see going into round 2, Waspy switching to his signature Pharah, hopefully going to be able to pull out some better gameplay on that Pharah. Flurp also making a swap. Instead of Kiriko, opting for that Lucio. A little bit better mobility and team heals. So hopefully these are going to be the swaps we need to see. On the other side, looks like we're going to be seeing a Widow with a flanker Tracer coming in. Interesting kind of setup. Flurp actually makes a last second swap back to the Ana. So it's going to be interesting what we're seeing over here. Let's see this Pharmacy out here with Waspies and Mercy, but it's against the Widow. This is not really favorable for us. I think they might have read the Pharmacy, or not really sure, but this was a great idea for the opponents to go for this Widowmaker right now. Probably the best pick they could have. Waspy's really lighting up that Zarya, realizing he's in trouble, tries to get out, but then gets picked off by the Widow. We lose Peeps too, and now we're down 3. There goes Goosely and Flurp, and that's another team fight lost. Quick W by the Nomads. I don't know what it is. Maybe we're being too aggressive. The heals just aren't coming through in time. Definitely seems like we're just not winning these fights, and we gotta be winning it. Waspy's opting to go in that Widow v Widow kind of setup. Trying to peek him, but as we see, that Widow's not even there. Ooh, Waspy's almost getting the shot. Not quite able to pull it off. Ooh, unfortunately, the other Widow is going to win it. Quick res comes out from Peep, so we are going to get round 2, or attempt number 2 out of Waspies. Maybe we can make it happen. Goosely getting lit up. Had no cooldowns, over-aggressed, and he's going to get punished for it. Now Abe's going to fall. Plurp getting pushed on. Might be able to get out here. Peep's not going to make it, though. Plurp somehow able to survive. So, good job on Plurp realizing how downhill these fights are going. Give me 1 second. Let's see if I can get that scoreboard pulled up. Scoreboard. I mean, it's saying tab, and it's definitely not tab. If anyone in the chat knows how to pull up that scoreboard, let me know. I'm not able to find it right now. I don't want to take all my time looking for it. I'll look for it in between games, and hopefully I'll be able to pull it up. We see Abe switching over to that Torbjorn, which is, I think, an excellent idea. But unfortunately, Goosely's going to be picked off. Peep's also picked off. Not the best pick going Zenyatta into a Tracer. Looks like we're popping that Nano onto Waspies as a desperate attempt to try and win a fight and get the point, but there wouldn't even be time, even if we won this fight, to get there. So unfortunately, that is going to be round 2 and map 1 going over to the Franklin Nomads. We're going to be back after a short break. Let's see this play of the game. Misty playing the Baptiste, maybe a good ammo. Let's see what happens. Okay, gets a nice kill over here on Waspies through Peeps healing him. Now just backlining everyone, getting a bunch of kills thanks to that grab. Great team play out of the Nomads. We're going to be right back in a few minutes. All right, we're back with map number 2. We banned Coliseo, and they banned. I don't know. Actually, I'm sorry. This push maps are too new to me. I don't know them by name yet, but looks like we're gonna be having Waspies on that Genji. Haven't really seen a lot of that. Abe's keeping it the same on that Soldier. Peep's actually going for the Kiriko, and now Plurp's on the BAP. So a little bit of a swap we've seen from the very first round in terms of healers. Other team, we're seeing Ana Kiriko, Genji Tracer, Monkey. So big dive comp coming out. We're kind of don't really have a comp that's really going to be able to counter that very effectively. So let's see how that ends up going. Goosely over here. Where's Goosely at? Goosely was real high up and then just dying. I think he just got dove on and just obliterated. We just weren't ready to support him there. And now look at that. Another team wipe. Franklin Nomad starting us off. Or actually, I think Goosely was pushing the point alone. And our players were not ready for that. I don't think he really called out that that was going to be happening. So no one was ready for that. And he got dove upon and just melted. Hopefully, we're going to be able to see a better team fight number 2 coming out. Genji going in before anyone's even here. Thankfully, that Reflect is OP and Genji needs a nerf. So, able to survive. But Monkey's actually going to be putting in a... going to make Waspy's work a little bit difficult. Flurp just died when Peeps was right next to him. I don't think that really should have happened, especially since it's just a Tracer. The Tracer wasn't that good. Tracer was missing actually quite a few shots. So I don't know if Plurp just didn't realize Peeps was dying or Peeps didn't communicate it. But like these little mistakes are just starting to add up for the Marvels, and it's not turning into a good time for us. As we see, Nomads have already pushed it past halfway, and they're coming up 3/4 of the way from finishing the push. Now, of course, it gets harder the further they go, but, you know, it's still going to be very difficult. Thankfully, a good immo comes out of Plurp, saving the life of someone. Kind of missed it. Unfortunately, Abe getting picked off by the Kiriko. Here comes Blade, and we have no immo for this. So we see Plurp trying to put in the damage. The Genji's not actually able to get any kills, but the Winston does, and... unfortunately, we are going to lose a bunch of our players. Abe pushing out maybe a little bit further than he should. Good job realizing it. Going back into spawn. Maybe if we could get one more regroup, we can make something happen. Here we go. We see Waspies trying to push up, get a little bit going. Unfortunately, we've already lost Abe. Now we see Goosely trying to take some ground on that Reinhardt. Hopefully he's going to be able to do something. We do have Blade and Window. Here comes the Window, right in the middle, trying to see if we can make something happen. Nano comes out from the other side of the other team. Like, Immo comes out for us, but Blade is gonna... actually, I should go over to Waspies. Waspies Blade, sorry, we missed it, got Ana. So Waspies actually with 2, Goosely with 1. So it is even right now, 2v2. Unfortunately, Waspies is falling right here. It's gonna be left to Abe to go contest. Is Abe gonna go contest? Nope, and he's at 14 health anyways. Even if he went to it, it wouldn't have been able to do much. So, GG's. I know that's quick. That's the push mode. If there's a big difference, that push mode's going to be pretty quick. So, let's see, play the game coming out of the Genji. If I'm calling it, it's going to be the Genji Blade, the first one he did. Let's see. Good first few kills. Not even needing the Genji Blade. This is going to be a 4K. Make it 5K. Really good Genji player right here without any Blade. Well played. That's going to be it for today. That's 2 out of 3. So, thanks for tuning in, guys. And hopefully I will see you next week. Have a